Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support. So don't forget to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You can leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any and everything helps with the page. So let's get to it. As you know, Keith Lee has been going around trying to visit different restaurants, different cities, different states. Of course, it has to be Atlanta that gives him an issue and a problem because of what transpired. As you know, went into different restaurants, Candy's restaurant, OLG. There's a Milk and Honey, then there's a Real Milk and Honey, and then I guess Chad Ochocinco, I have to say his name like that, had to put his 2 cents in. So let's listen in on what Keith Lee had to say, and then I want to tell you that allegedly Chad Ochocinco said his daughter got him all the way together. She was like, Dad, he's giving his honest opinion. He don't want to be treated different. And some of these restaurants he do give reviews on, they're getting more customers than they were before because he's mentioned them. Now, the ones that may not have given great service or he couldn't be served, they're getting more customers too because they're wanting to post that they're getting service. And his experience might have been different. But the biggest thing is he has, and I've seen it, he has blessed many people in the different restaurants. Like I think he had gave a guy a tip, and the guy said, I'm gonna share it with the staff. And he was like, that's cool. You shared $1,000 with the staff, but then here's another 1,000 just for you because you serve me. So he be going around blessing people. And the server was nice enough to share with the whole, staff. But then Keith Lee was like, no, I want you to have this 1,000 for yourself. I appreciate, and the CC, that's what he said. I appreciate you being that kind to share with everybody, but I want to bless you and you only and keep this 1,000 for yourself. So bless them. You have a portion of that, and then this 1,000 is for yourself. So let's listen in.
The fact of what he's doing. I don't like the critiquing of our restaurants and having people and talking bad about our goddamn businesses and like how hard it is for us to even get in the food industry and to have our own restaurant and so like, what are we doing?
Let's talk about it. First, I want to say, God bless you, and I respect your opinion. Your opinion is just as valuable as the next person's opinion. But I do agree with you. It is hard to open a restaurant. It is hard to get the funding. It is hard to have people come in. I agree. And I'm blessed enough to be a marketing platform for those restaurants completely free. To me, it seems like you have no idea who I am. And again, that's okay with me. The main point was my qualifications. I'll be honest with you. I've been a professional fighter for almost 10 years. I've traveled the world eating food. I've cut weight from anywhere from 170 pounds to 135 pounds. And food is one of the most important things when it comes to cutting weight. So at the end of the day, I'm just a foodie. I agree with you. I've been blessed enough to be in this position. But then in return, I want to ask you, what are your qualifications to have this firm stance on this topic? Because to me, this seems like your first time ever seeing me. And if it's not, again, I have another question. Why is this your first time speaking on me? We've been blessed enough to raise over.
I don't like the fact of what he's doing.
I don't $40,000 for a restaurant owner who has cancer. We've been blessed enough to be used as a vessel to retire a teacher in less than 24 hours. We've been blessed enough to be a part of keeping multiple restaurants doors open. And all of this within the span of 10 months. I want to be very clear. That question isn't to say you or anybody else should know who I am. I simply ask, if this isn't your first time seeing me, what stopped you from talking about the positive things we've been able to do? Specifically to the community that you were worried about us negatively affecting. And to your point, that's without any formal qualifications. And let's be honest, I think one of the main reasons of why we're here is because I'm relatable. I'm a customer like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I don't take anything from these restaurants. No matter how much business comes from any post I make, I don't take any money. If I was to go to school and get all of the qualifications and start talking in big words that not a lot of people understand, would they still come out and wait for our lives? I don't believe so. I'm a normal person just like you. So again, you are completely entitled to your opinion, and so am I. And my opinion is that you should have done a lot more research before you made this firm stance, especially on a platform like yours. I don't go anywhere and just give my unsolicited opinion. You said I should only get positive reviews. The reason I don't believe that it worked because it'd be inauthentic. And hypothetically, if I was to be $40,000 for a restaurant owner who has cancer, we've been blessed enough to be used as a vessel to retire a teacher in less than 24 hours.
So he was right. If he gives a everybody a positive review, then somebody else don't have a great experience, then they are going to call him a liar, and he's going to cover that.
Authentic, and you waited in a 3-hour wait time, and you got to the front, and the food was trash. Who you gonna be mad at? The restaurant owner or me? Those 600 people who waited in line, they're gonna all make videos and say I'm a fraud, say I lied. And that 4-hour line only gonna be there at one time because everybody gonna say the food is trash. Simply just to spite me, not even a restaurant themselves. But if it's a restaurant where the people really put their time and their effort into, that 4-hour wait time is gonna be 4 hours the next day, and the next day, and the next day. God willingly, of course. Again, I'm gonna be very clear. I think you are completely entitled to your opinion, just like I am. 99% of my videos have ended very positively. Charge my card for $26.73. That's what she said she made when it sales today. Instead of crying, you need to rejoice. Their total sales was $2,200 for the day.
So that's a blessing. He is going around blessing people. So let's show some of the clips. Of course, that's him and Ochocinco talking about it. That's him in the car talking about what has transpired in the different restaurants and the people that's been helped or blessed. Some of these lines are getting longer and longer just from his reviews. So that is a blessing. The biggest thing is if he's helping people, that's a blessing. If he's giving a great review or an honest review, that's a blessing. Think about it. He's not the only one that gives critiques. There's a lot of people that go around and they talk about the different restaurants they've gone to. The biggest thing is, I just feel like Candy needs to get her restaurant together. There keep being issues, alleged bad reviews from people. Some say I had great service that day. Some say I didn't have that great service that day. Some people have been there 1 or 2 times. They said the servers are normally really nice and kind. I just think maybe there needs to be maybe an upgrade to the restaurant in the whole outlook, and maybe just hire 2 or 3 more people, and maybe just hire 2 or 3 more management, and management can go around and ask how they're doing.
These cars lined up, y'all. This area is always empty. You got these people attention now. Talk that talk, George.
So some of the restaurants are even busier than they have been. So he is doing a great thing.
So, it's your girl Candy, and I'm about to speak on it. No, I'm joking. I'm not about to speak on it.
So I'm gonna play it from here. We can hear what she has to say. If people keep having concerns, I think it's just time for her to face it, do better, get more staff.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Candy, and I'm about to speak on it. No, I'm joking. I'm not about to speak on it. I really just want to say I do appreciate It.Keith for stopping by our restaurant and trying to show us love. It is very unfortunate that we couldn't serve him and his family. We would have loved to, okay? But he's right. We don't take to-go orders on the weekends, and the simple reason is because we do love and appreciate the people who come and support our restaurant. On the weekends, we get a lot of community support, people in our city that show up for us, as well as a lot of people from out of town. So with that being said, we don't want to overwhelm our kitchen by having to, have such long times for the people who are actually at the restaurant, plus having to do to-go orders, because obviously that would make the wait times even longer. So that's the reason for that. For those of you, I saw a couple people was like, why wouldn't they take to-go orders? Hey guys, what's up?
So like I said, some areas have the to-go orders on a separate door, same building, separate door. And then what's made for them is what's made for them. It's almost like going through a line where it's buffet style. And it's like, okay, once that's ordered, maybe it's a short period from 12 to 4 or something. And then those orders can go out for the to go orders. But who knows? Her business, her ideas. She can do whatever she wants. It's just interesting how people are not often satisfied with OLG. And it's a